Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is NCK2310. For the returning subscribers, welcome back and thank you so much. For those that are new, welcome as well. What I do here, I do scrutinize and analyze songs. Yes, I do dwell with gospel songs, with political songs, and also with Mugithi, all party songs. But for the moment, we are still dwelling in with politics because a lot is so much going on in our country, Kenya, where I'm originally from, but living in Sweden. Yes, for today, we're gonna discuss about the Kenyan corrupt government, which is led by President Ruto, the DCI, who are targeting the innocent DCP members. DCP is one of the very new party, which is led by Rigathi Gachagua, the duly elected deputy president of Kenya, and the DCP, Democratic for Citizen Party. The members in Kenya, they are being targeted by the DCI. They're being harassed. They're being arrested. They're being abducted just because they've joined the party called DCP. One thing we should tell the DCI of Kenya and President Ruto is that DCP, the party, is already international. Many of us, like me living in Sweden, many other Swedish, many people in Germany, we are already in this group, in this party. DCP is Citizen Party. If you're a Kenyan citizen and you want to join in, you're welcomed. So you cannot harass all of us. We are millions, by the way, for your information. So stop harassing those who are back home in Kenya. For example, a very young man called Honorable Kijana Msafi. Why are you harassing these young men? Why? You don't stop there. You go to our singers, like one of the very great singer called Sofinga wa Fifiana. You're also harassing him just because he's in DCP. You're harassing so many people. What do you want, Kenyan government? The DCI of Kenya, you have to stop with the shenanigans. You cannot arrest millions of Kenyans just because they've joined DCP party. You cannot. We are many. We are so many you can't imagine. So if you arrest 1 or 2 or 3 or 10, what are you going to do with the rest of us millions? Stop harassing our Kenyan people. Stop abducting our Kenyan people. Like now with this DCP party, what's the problem? It is in our Kenyan constitution about having many parties in Kenya. It's not like the Moi times where we only had KANU. It's not. We have our constitution, 2010 constitution. We are allowed. You can have as many parties as we want in Kenya. So, and it's up to the citizen, up to the Kenyans, people living there, which party they want to join. Remember, when President Ruto wanted to be president, when he formed UDA, most of us joined UDA because of Rigiji, because of Rigathi Gachagua. Most of us, I think almost everybody that I know here in Sweden or in Germany, most of us joined UDA, but then we moved out because you chased away Rigathi Gachagua have DCP, and that's where we are. And we are many. It is our democratic right as Kenyans to join the parties we want. So we ask you kindly to stop the shenanigans of oppressing, of abducting, of arresting our innocent Kenyans just because they've joined the DCP party. DCP is here to stay. Many of the Kenyans are already inside, and we are not moving out. You are making the life of our Kenyan people is already difficult. Now you are making it even more difficult by taking away their rights that they cannot join the parties they want. This has to end. Just those of you that follow me, you know that I do dwell also with a lot with political songs, gospel songs, and also with Mogidi songs. But with political songs, there's a very nice, beautiful song from one of our great Kikuyu artists. I'll just quote a little verse. And that verse says, the name of the song is called Yekuokia Nogo, which is death of a monkey. There's a verse that says like this: the one that burned Wajiko's home, thinking that he will never be known, thinking that he can hide away, he cannot hide from God. The one who burned church, Kiaba Church, with our children, burnt them alive, he will have to hang himself because the pressure will be so much. And even if he will ever climb up on a tree trying to hide so that he's not known that it was him, God, our Father, will send storm and wind, and that tree will burn, and he will burn on that tree. There will be nowhere to hide for him. These are the times. President Ruto, your days are now. Your days have come. You have nowhere to hide. The souls of all those that you killed, our innocent children, burnt alive in church in Kiambaa. Our people who were taken away from their homes, they were even hiding in bushes in Rift Valley. They were all removed and put in the roads, beaten to death. Their souls are still crying, and there is no place President Ruto is gonna hide. His days have come. He cannot even go try to hide by this selfish man called Raila Odinga. Nothing will save President Ruto. His times are up. Just like this song says, when the days come of a monkey, the day comes for a monkey to die. All the trees get slippery. That each tree a monkey jumps on, it slides and slippery, it falls down. Every tree that monkey climbs, nothing works. And that's the same thing is happening today in 2025 by President Ruto. There is nothing gonna work for him. That is when those days come for a monkey to die. Those who understand what are proverbs or sayings, hope you get what I mean when I'm talking about this verse of this song. It's a beautiful song. That the days of President Ruto have come. Days that he has nowhere to hide. Days that he cannot continue to lead Kenya. His days are up. It's done for him. Our Kenyan youths are not backing down. Our Kenyan youths have suffered enough. We were here last year, same time. We screamed and talked and begged. Please listen to the Kenyan Gen Zs. Please give them your ears. Please listen what they want. Please stop harassing them. Please give them jobs. We were all ignored. Our Kenyan youths tried all the best what they can. Right now, there is no backing down. It is not possible to back down. Our Kenyan youths have cried way too long. Our Kenyan people have been murdered and killed way too long. It is enough. And when we say that the days of the monkey to die has come, hope you get what I'm talking about. This is not the time to joke around. Kenyans have been so much patient. I congratulate all Kenyans because you've been so much patient. Can you imagine from those years, from 1992, those years, Moi era times, how our people used to be slaughtered and butchered, and the stories are forgotten and lives moves on. You come on and on and on. Auko, Mosado, this and that, planes falling, killings up and down. Our people have had enough. Kenyans cannot back down right now. Right now, it doesn't matter. You that are surrounding Ruto, you that are trying to oppress and abduct and do that, there's nothing that's gonna change. Our Kenyan people have reached the top. They have said now there's no backing down, because most of our Kenyan youths, they have no jobs. They have nothing to lose. Most of our Kenyan jobs, they have their certificates, well-educated young men and women, their certificates, diplomas and whatever, they're all rotting in their homes. They think, you know what? We have nothing to lose. We already lost our lives. We already lost so many years since we finished our education. That's why they're acting. And this action will not end now. You, the Kenyan who are around President Ruto, you think by you trying to oppress and abduct our Kenyans that our Kenyan youth will back down? They cannot. You have to understand that there comes a time in life when some people think, you know what? I'm not backing down. I'm going straight forward because I have nothing else more to lose. The only thing I can lose is my life. And that's where our Kenyan youths are right now. Because you've destroyed, the Kenyan government have destroyed the lives of our Kenyan youth. We've been here as parents of the youth trying to plead with you to please listen to the Kenyan youth, to please give jobs to our Kenyan youth, please to stop sending our Kenyan youth to the Arabic countries to go and suffer there, working like donkeys and underpaid. We've begged and begged and begged. Nobody has been listening to Kenyans. Nobody. For us parents, you don't listen to us, because most of us parents, we are hardworking, and the little we get is what we try to support our young men and women. But for you, the Kenyan politicians, you've soaked our Kenyan youth's lives. They have no future. When you see our Kenyan youth so angry, don't be surprised. When you see our Kenyan youths doing the things they are doing, it's because they think, wait a minute, our lives are almost gone. It's just like only their bodies are left. It's like zombies, because they learn, they go to school, they work hard, they get diplomas, everything, the education, they get it all. But you know what? No jobs for them. After that, the only thing that the Kenyan government can get for our Kenyan men and youth is just to, come, you get a passport. The passport, you are charging money. Oh, pay your ticket. After, I don't know, you arrive where, you're going to start to be charged money. And then the places you are sending them is places you yourselves, you cannot send your own children. Why you don't send your own children to the Arabic countries, Saudi Arabia and Qatar and wherever, to go and work like donkeys? Why you don't do that? Why do you always have to send our boys and girls who are well educated, and even those who are not able to pay for their school fees because their parents are not able to, you still put them in the planes and dump them somewhere? Our youths have cried enough. Our Kenyan youths have suffered enough. Those that are left back home, the only thing you can get for them is to go and start carrying stones and cement and sand on the streets, building those houses. You are doing the businesses with the very rich people. You are getting foreigners to own those homes. And you just wasting the time lying to Kenyans. As I have said, stop harassing the members of DCP, because DCP is here to stay, and DCP party is carrying millions already, and even more millions will join in. So right now, if you want, for example, we had already, you are targeting the central, the gamer community, because you think they are the ones in the DCP. So that's why you're going in the homes, arresting that one, arresting that one. That one is missing. That one is missing. Listen, it's too late. You never listened to us Kenyans when we were crying, when we were telling you, please, stop punishing our people. You ignored us. When our Kenyan youths were crying, please listen to us. You turned a deaf ear to them. Right now, when you see the Kenyan youth behaving that way, it's because they've come to an end. They cannot take it anymore. Most of you, the politicians, we know very well that you're afraid because of all the wealth you've stolen, the big hotels you've built, the big homes you've built with stolen money. That's what your worry is about. The big companies that you own with the stolen money. That's what you are scared about, that it's all going to go down. You don't care about the lives of our youths. You don't care. You don't care that the parents of those youths sold everything they had. If it's pieces of land or goats or cows, they sell everything to educate their children, hoping that in return, those kids going to get good jobs and they can support them. As we know with the Kenyan culture, that the kids usually support the parents. But in the situation our youths are, this is not possible. It is impossible. That's why most of our youth as well have fallen into depression. Because they can see, oh my God, look, my mom, my dad sold this and this and that just to educate me. But here I am right now. I'm not even able to put a plate of food on the table. That's where the Kenyan government have pushed our Kenyan youths. And then at the end, instead of you just coming down and listening, just giving them the ear and starting to act in the proper way, instead of that, you start to kidnap them, hijack them, abduct them, kill them. Is that the solution you have for our Kenyan people, for our Kenyan youths? And when people come, even if it's here online, we start to scream and say, you think, oh my God. One thing you should know is that Kenyans are everywhere. Even if you try to stop the Kenyans who are back home, we are millions and millions of Kenyans outside Kenya. And we will continue to tell the world what you, the corrupt Kenyan government, are doing to our Kenyan people. We cannot stop. So when you are continuing to arrest or to harass the DCP members, you should know that the world is watching. And that's why all DCP members, if you feel your life is being threatened, if you feel that the police are looking, please come here online, inform us. We have to tell the world so that when anybody is missing, we will know it's the Kenyan government. We will know it's this the DCI of Kenya. Because the DCI always doing so criminal stuff. They're abducting people and then they hide them. And later on, when they go to court, they're told, bring this one, bring that one. Later on, they push the whole case to the police. Oh, the police arrested them. It's not us, the DCI, and it's the DCI doing the dirty job. It's the DCI. We have all the information who you're sending all around to go and look for that one and that one and that. That our people, our Kenyan people, they are living like animals, afraid. Everybody is like looking, oh my God, am I being followed? Oh my God, can I get out of the door? Oh my God, oh my God. What kind of life is that? What kind of government are you that you put scare in the people, inside the people of Kenya, that they are afraid? How long shall you do that? How many of our Kenyan people do you still plan to terrorize? Because that is terrorizing people. The moment that the Kenyan citizens are afraid to get out of the door because they don't know who is going to come with a gun on their back. They don't know who is going to abduct them and take them somewhere and they will never be seen again. It is high time for the Kenyan DCI to shape up. We know that your leader, President Ruto, is corrupt, and that's why you too, you think, oh, our boss is corrupt. Why not we? Listen, everything you'll be taken, you personally. You individually, even if you work as DCI, you individually, it's you. The case will be on you. You, the members of parliament of Kenya, we know that your work is just going and be bribed. You pass every bill that is coming. Even if it's a bad bill, you think, oh my God, let's sign. Let's agree with it. Because you are promised some goodies. You don't care about the Kenyan wananchi. You don't care about the Kenyan people. And when you hear that our youth are coming for lunch, for dinner at your homes, you get terrified. You're scared. Because even those homes you've built with the stolen money, as I have said, that they will come to what belongs to them. Those big cars that you've been bossing around with, driving with the Kenyan taxpayers' money. Our Kenyan youths are coming for them too. Because it cannot be that you are elected to go and represent us Kenyans at the parliament. And what do? Instead, you go there, you get some goodies, you put some money in your pocket, you sign everything, the bills are passed, and then the 190 are just carrying on being oppressed. And for you, because you've been pocketed some goodies, that's the money you use to build your buildings, your homes, buy I don't know what cars. Our youths are coming for that. Because it cannot be that you yourself, you are behaving so wild and you expect anybody to have respect for you. It cannot be. It takes two to tango. You treat the 190 fairly, the 190 treat you fairly. You cannot be behaving like you don't see. Our 190 have been telling you, hey, listen, this life is getting tough and tough, more tough each and every day. And you ignore because you don't feel the pinch. You don't. Because for you, you get your goodies and you're good to go. You're behaving just same like Raila Odinga. For him, when he's fed, he has everything. He's quiet. He's quiet. He don't say anything. Such a shame even to see him going like for the funeral, even showing up to the late Albert Ojwang. It's crazy. Such people, that's why, you know what? Our Kenyan people, we are on our own. Because the politicians, those that are corrupt, there are so many. We don't know what they're usually given, that somebody can be very nice out there. But the moment they're elected, they become wild. They forget who the Wananchi are. They forget to stand for humanity. Right now, we all have to start announcing about the members of DCP. If your life is threatened, if you feel you're being followed, please do not be quiet. Do not inform only one person. Make sure everybody knows about it so that those who are holding you can release you as fast as possible. Because the moment you say something and we make noise, those criminals are afraid they'll be known. Oh my God, we'll be known. Oh my God, let's release her or him because it's already out there. Do not be quiet. Do not just inform one person. When you feel your life is threatened, when you feel that someone is looking for you, these criminal gangs of Ruto, please come here online, announce about it. We will talk about it. The whole world needs to know. We know already, like this young man, Honorable Kijana Msafi, he was already being looked for, being followed by this DCI. We already know of Sofinga, Fifina also was being looked for. If you're being looked for, please come announce it so that we can continue to make noise. That's the reason we have all these YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, call it, name it. We got it all because we have to keep announcing. We have to keep on shaming this corrupt government of Kenya. Let us not be quiet because our people will continue to be killed. And those greedy, selfish, egoistic leaders, they don't care. For them, as long as they are full, they are satisfied, they are living in nice homes, they drive nice cars, their companies are running, they don't care about you or me. We mean nothing to them. That's why we Kenyans, we all have to come together. It doesn't matter what tribe you are from. I am a Kikuyu. I don't care if you are Aluo. I don't care if you are Kalenjin. I don't care if you are Meru or Kamba, Kipsigis or whatever you call it. Masai, name it, whatever. We all 43 tribes of Kenya, we have to come together because we are on our own. I want Kenyans to get that we are on our own. If you are quiet, nobody will know. Nobody will know that what you're going through. It's good you come, you tell us. Yeah, don't be afraid. When you know you're being followed by these DCIs, or they send, I don't know what, to arrest you or this and this, make sure if you have a telephone, make sure you announce. The world need to know because we have to make sure the cases for Ruto are filing up. All the cases are filing up. And this round, Ruto will not get out of ICC. He will not. He will not get out. It won't be the same like last time. I promise you, Kenyan people, it will not be. So if you have any case, keep announcing it so that the cases can keep on filing up. We need enough and enough and enough cases, because he will finish our Kenyan people. How many lives have we already lost? How many more lives shall we lose? We know that there are so many Kenyans who are missed. They don't find their family members. They don't find their friends, but they are quiet. Please, if you have a phone, make sure you announce it. Just say, we have TikTok. Go to TikTok. Go to Facebook. Go to Instagram. Go whatever you have. Announce it so that the world needs to know, because there are so many people who are missing right now in Kenya. And as I have said, those who are being threatened because they are in DCP party, announce it as well. Because the moment you're missing, we will all know who is after you, because it can only be DCI and Ruto corrupt people. There are no other people abducting our Kenyan people. It's only Ruto and his corrupt government. They're the ones who are abducting our Kenyans. They're the ones who are killing our Kenyans. Please, if you're there and you know your life is in danger in Kenya, announce it. And you know very well, for those who don't know, for the Kenyans who don't know, if you feel your life is threatened by the government, you have the right to go to any embassy and plead them to save your life. For those who don't know, the Kenyans, ask us, we Kenyans who are in the diaspora, you can go to any embassy and plead. Tell them, please, I want you to save me. Go to any embassy and they'll tell them, my life is in danger. I am threatened. Me and my family. I need you to get me out of here, please. And that's how some people get asylum. But a lot of Kenyans don't know. A lot of Kenyans, the government officials, they won't inform you this. The government officials only let their family members know how to get to these westernized countries. That if you go to any embassy, when you feel your life is threatened, for example, if you see a police pointing a gun on you, make a photo. That is enough for you to go to an embassy and say, look, my life is in danger. If you see the cars following you, take photo of those cars. Those DCI photos, cars, photograph them, go to any embassy, tell them, please, my life is in danger. What we like about the Western countries is that about humanity comes number one. About the life of human beings comes number one. Because for Ruto and his government, he don't care how many Kenyans he will kill. He don't care. So our Kenyan people, we want you to know that you are not alone. Our people who are also in this DCP party, don't be scared, don't be afraid. You have the right to choose the party you want to be in. Nobody can deny you that right. It is in the Kenyan constitution that it's okay to have many parties in Kenya, that it's okay to join the party of your choice. Nobody can push you to choose to go somewhere you don't want or to join in a party you don't want. It is your right to decide yourself which party you want to be in. Or if you don't want to be in any party. It's not a must to be in any party, by the way. My Kenyan people, it is still very sad. Today, as we have talking about the DCP party members, they're being threatened, they're being abducted, they're being arrested, they're being killed by the Kenyan government, and the DCI is doing that work. Be on alert. Let the world know when your life is in danger. And let's continue to pray for our country. We need our motherland. We need Kenya. Ruto and your corrupt government, 7th of 7th is not that far away. And usually, according to the laws of Kenya, you should even pay for that mandamano on the 7th of the 7th, for your information. But because you don't care, you'll do all your level best to stop it. But our Kenyan people are unstoppable. They've made the decision. That is the day. Let us continue to pray for our country. Kenyan people, we are in this together. We catch up again tomorrow, same time, which will be 10 o'clock Kenyan time. In Swedish or German time is 9 p.m. Stay blessed. And please, if you haven't touched the subscribe button, please touch it to support me. You can like, comment, and share as well. And after this, I'll put politic message over here. So if you press there, you will see that I have, if you press there, it will be my playlist. So you can watch everything. And even on the other side, I have gospel songs as well. I usually scrutinize, analyze. I have Mogidi songs as well. So you can choose. My playlist is a lot. If you check NCK 2310, you will find me there. All right. Thank you all. Stay blessed. Pray for our country. Kenya is our motherland. We need our country. We catch up again tomorrow, same time. Thank you and bye-bye.